Results in the league won't stop going our way, as first we see of Everton by 2 goals to nil, goals from Rafael Varane and Bruno Fernandes. Then up next we have Leicester, whom we take down with goals from Christian Eriksen and Marcus Rashford. Currently we are third in the league, 2 points behind City. Whoever thought that we were in a place like this one? I mean, finishing in front of City will be good. It means more prize money, as Jurgen Klopp takes this month coach of the month. I mean, we had the same kind of performance. Each of us had 5 wins in this month, but he still takes it. And then there's rumors that Gonzalo Ramos will be joining us. I mean, that's not something I may push away. I need a striker, so then we are not tripping. It's what you say. We have demolished Arsenal in the league by 6 goals to 2. Man, this is a game that I for some reason wish I had just like streamed it or recorded it and seen it with you guys, because when I was managing this game, I can't tell you how happy I was. Anthony Martial scored 3 goals, a hat-trick. It's like dude has just come back for us out of nowhere. The other goals are from Bukayo Saka and Alexander Zinchenko. No, Saka and Martinelli for Arsenal. But it's really nice to see something like this. Martial scoring a hat-trick. I mean, this guy has been really poor in terms of form. I switched him from pressing forward to an advanced forward. I was playing him as a pressing forward, I guess. Looked at what the assistant recommended, and he said that he recommends me playing Martial as an advanced forward, and yeah, he has the traits for it. 16 dribbling, 16 first touch for an advanced forward, 15 finishing. It's what you definitely need from someone of Martial's caliber. So maybe I was the one wasting him, but he is back to that position. He has 19 goals in 29 appearances this season, 4 player of the matches, but I'm not really happy that he has no assist. He will be doing better if he had an assist. Currently his assist stats is 0. So yeah, Anthony Martial, he is performing. I mean, this has been his best season yet under me. This season he has scored 19 goals. This has been his best season, as Anthony is injured with a tight thigh and will be out for 1 to 3 days. I think it's better to praise Martial's form. My first season with him is his best season ever in his life. I mean, that's something that every player wants, including a striker who has not been really performing for United that much, but ever since I came, I has been performing. A couple of games played. After the Leicester game, we went on to play against Chelsea, where we lost by 2 goals to 1. The 2 goals came from Kai Havertz and N'Golo Kante, even being that we scored first, Anthony's goal, but they were definitely better than us. 18 shots, 5 on target, 14 for. They had better possession, they had a better XG, so that was not majorly our game. Even though a couple of our players more of our players had greens than theirs, it just wasn't our day to be, as N'Golo Kante took the man of the match award. I feel like that Chelsea match was just one of those matches that we are just not lucky. Being we were away, they even had home advantage. Against Lazio in the Europa League first leg, we beat them by 2 goals to 0. Bruno Fernandes and Alejandro Garnacho goals. We had a better performance than them, 7 shots on target compared to their 5. Even the XG story tells that we were expected to win in all weights. Almost the whole of our pitch except 3 players were in the greens, as David De Gea took the man of the match. So that set us nice for a second leg fixture that we are going to play this episode. And then the match of the that I feel was really everything was this one, beating Arsenal by 6 goals to 2. Man, even Vegas came from the bench and scored. Maguire scored the first goal, Martial scored a hat-trick, Eriksen scored a penalty. I played with a rotated team, man. Arsenal had their first team, Martinelli and Saka playing the first one. It was a nice game, as the first goal came from Harry Maguire and Eriksen corner. That was nice, that was pitch. The corners were paying off for us, as Jeremy Frimpong was at the helm of creating this other one. I am really happy about the loan signing of this guy. Poor defending from Saliba and Anthony Martial countered for that mistake, and it was 2-0 in the 13th minute. 3-0 in the 19th minute to an Eriksen penalty. The first 20 minutes were dream 20 minutes for us before Arsenal found their gear in the game. As Saka set off Martinelli, who was out on a run, and just one-on-one with the keeper. You don't expect Martinelli to miss, and that was nice. Martinelli, that was nice from him, good performance. And then this one was something I really call a nice pass from an attacking midfielder. Look at the pass from Odegaard to Saka. Man, that's a nice pass. That one was pitch. I really loved that pass from Odegaard to Saka. Then with that one following, nice ball from Tyrell Malacia to set off Anthony Martial, and he nicely chipped it over the keeper. Nothing the keeper could do about that. That's the type of finishing you want to see from Anthony Martial. It was that kind of moment that we signed him for. And then he also finished the game off with a nicely placed penalty, throwing the keeper away. And yeah, that's something you like. Send free kick, well met by Harry Maguire, and Harry Maguire just headed it onto the head of Weghorst, and Weghorst completed the turnaround, and it was 6-2. That was a nice goal, as that leaves us sitting third in the league on 79 points, 5 behind City, who have they played a game extra? I was 2 behind them before. Oh, it was because I lost to Chelsea, who currently sit 4th on 63 points. I've already secured a Champions League place. Chelsea have secured a Conference League place, and the bottom 3 have all been relegated with 3 games to play. So they were just too bad. Palace, Bournemouth and Forest are all going back to the Championship, as Everton are way ahead of Palace in that regard. That is not good for them. In terms of goal scoring, Haaland has already run away with it, 47, Nunez 21, and Martial's 3 hat-trick brings him to 19 goals, coming close to the end of the season, but he's still far from where I was. I felt like Martial was there to finish right behind Haaland, but he just flopped for some reason, and Bruno is up there in the assist stats, and that was definitely one of the games. As Southampton also beat West Ham, and Southampton, for some reason, I feel like they're going to play European football next season. So the first game of this episode definitely has to be a match against Lazio. Juventus beat Monaco by 3-0, setting them up nicely for the second leg, as we also beat them by 2-0. So the finals, according to probability, it is between Juventus and Manchester United, because you don't expect Monaco to come back that strongly against Juventus. You never know, it may happen, but you just don't expect that. And then also you don't expect Lazio to beat United at home. Definitely that one, the probability is too low. Immobile leading the goal scoring charts. Weghorst has 9, Ben Yedder 11. With Monaco, the bad thing is that they will be leaving, they will be going. And then I think just changing this guy to an adversary, and that's the team news. That's the team that is going to face them in the second leg. We have Fred McTominay, Malacia, Martinez, Maguire, Frimpong, De Gea, and also Martial leading the line. Subject to change, by the way, because we are quite far from that game. I'm just going to change this guy back to a Segundo Volante, because I've realized playing this role as a deep lying playmaker, it reduces the familiarity of the tactics a lot with our players, as you can see. So yeah, just change it and leave it back as a Segundo Volante. I've been using a Segundo Volante this whole season, so I will stick to that role of a player, and the player marshalling the defensive midfielder in the midfield section. It is match day at the Old Trafford, and they're playing a 4-1-4-1, a very attacking lineup. They feel like they have an edge over us and can come back to win this game. Even the fan probability said that Lazio have a 39% probability of winning this game. A draw was like some low percentage, and then us winning was only 31%. So they were given the nod. Let's see if they can perform to that level, and it will be really painful to lose this game at home to a team like Lazio, man. Even I went on to look at their performance in the league in Serie A. They are not really that performing up there. They're 6th in Serie A. So I back myself up to win this game easily, as they have the first chance of the game. That's a throw-in, nicely done. Some sequence of passing, Sergei out to Luis Alberto, Marusic wide open. There are no players down that left wing, I don't know why, and Marusic just stands with the ball there for some reason, not passing it forward. Romagnoli passes it all the way back to Providel in goal. Casale, then we have Cataldi, Sagej, and also Anderson takes it from him. Lazzari pushing forward, marshaled by two players. Tackle him, don't let him get into the box. Man, I'm not liking what I'm seeing. Anderson takes the ball back to Cataldi, and a nice shot from Cataldi, well saved by De Gea, but it's just finally we taken it away, and well cleared as far as Romagnoli. Now here they come again. Zakari, Wan-Bissaka clears out to Sancho. Is it a chance for a counter from us? They wasted their previous chance, so maybe a chance for a counter here. Jadon Sancho, I have not seen him in action a lot this season. When we started the series, I said that I'm going to play Sancho a lot and I'm going to try my best to use it, but he has not been providing, man. Anthony for some reason has just come out to be our best player in that position, and Sancho can't definitely take away as Martial's shot rises over the bar. I was saying Sancho can't take Rashford out of his position. Half time it is 0-0. We have not been converting. 10 shots, only 1 on target. Man, I'm disappointed with the way you are shooting. We simply have to be better in front of goal. At least start hitting the target more often. Yeah, that's what I want you guys to do. Start hitting the target, man. 10 shots, only 1 on target. They have had 2 shots and only 2 are on target, as we have a highlight immediately after half time, and it is going Lazio's way. Don't let them score immediately we come from halftime, man. You can't tell me that all that pep talk. You seem to be motivated and fired up, then they score immediately. As here comes Lazzari. Lazzari pushing forward. He should pass and he shoots, and that is well. Was it saved? No, it was high. I thought it was saved by the guy. 52 minutes in, no one wants to score. No one has scored yet. Providel to clear. Well, should be collected by Lisandro Martinez. Out to Shaw. Casemiro. To Guido Rodriguez. Nice pass to Bruno. Nice pass to Martial, who finds Rashford. Nice football from Manchester United, and that's a nice goal from Marcus Rashford to open the scoring against Lazio in this Europa League second leg tie. That was some cool and calm football from us. Just look at the passes that were stringed together in this build-up. It's nice. Just intercepting them down the middle. They had no idea what was coming, and it's nice to see a score. Nice to see Marcus Rashford score. And now here is another chance, maybe. No, it's 3-0 on aggregate. Something I'll have to say. Lazzari to collect, giving it to Casale. Sergej. Back to Lazzari. Out to Anderson. Luis Alberto. To Immobile. To Pedro. Wow, I love the football that these guys are playing. Marusic. Let him not waste it. Is he going to waste? No. Looks for Sergej. Luis Alberto. Nice pass to Lazzari. And that's a nice goal from Lazio. Wow. Talk about football. Talk about passes. And it is 1-1. 3-1 on aggregate. I know they can beat me, but it's nice to see something like this. Nice to see such type of football. Sergej to Luis Alberto, who find Lazzari, and that's one-time finish. And the way they just created that goal from the defense coming forward, that's nice. Something nice to see. That's really something lovely to see. It's really interesting. As maybe now we have a chance. I wanted to make some substitutions, but let me wait for this highlight to complete. May find it's a goal for us, and I'll be really happy if it were. Casemiro gives it to Rashford, turns back, looks for Lisandro Martinez. A good level of players that we have. Casemiro, who floats it over, looking for Martial. What can Martial do? He dinks it over the keeper, and it is 2-1 in the 65th minute. 4-1 on aggregate. Surely this is done. Surely we have already sealed our spot in the Europa League finals, and we are going to face the winners of the other match at Puskas Arena. Wow. 2 quality finishes, one from Rashford and then one from Martial. You love to see that from a team that is as composed and performing as Manchester United this season. The Manchester United are managing, and now maybe I can make those substitutions. It says full time 2-1 on the night, 4-1 on aggregate. Our first leg win has helped us secure this win. in general, it was a nice performance. 20 shots, 6 on target, 6-3 on target. I'm just not just of how it took us so long to start hitting the target. At least a good turnover in the second half. In the first half, we had 10 shots, only 1 on target. In the second half, 10 shots, and at least half of them, 5 were on target. So it is nice, as the Champions League final also sees Liverpool facing Real Madrid. Wow, Liverpool eliminated Bayern. I mean, Bayern beat Liverpool initially by 4 goals to 3, as Real Madrid beat Man City by 3 goals to 1, 5-1 on aggregate. As you can see here, Liverpool came back to beat Bayern by 3 goals to 1. This Liverpool side have been unstoppable. I wouldn't be surprised if they beat Real Madrid in the finals. Real Madrid beat City by 3 goals to 1. They initially beat City by 2 goals to 0. They beat them across both legs. This is what I was saying. Bayern beat them by 4 goals to 3 and then went on to lose the whole tie. The next game sees the Manchester Derby, as Liverpool also face Arsenal. That game is currently live, by the way, by the time we are going to play. The Manchester Derby, we beat them in the first round. I back ourselves to perform in this second round, but for some reason I am not totally confident, as I have a load of some fatigued players. I want to play them as few minutes as I can so that I can bring on subs in the second half. But if you're telling me if you're saying I'm taking a risk, it's something risky I'm doing. As you can see, except for Frimpong and Guido Rodriguez, the others, their morals are all spiking. It's something nice to see in your squad. As you can also see, tactical familiarity, Casemiro, Guido Rodriguez, and Frimpong, Martial, Rashford. Those are the only players who are quite low on that, you can say, definitely. But I will just remind, it would be nice to take Casemiro off. I mean, Casemiro, and bring on someone like Fred or maybe McTominay. Yeah. Now, Manchester Derby, second against third. If we beat City, we'll come within 2 points behind them, and we may pick up second for our chance. I was also telling you, second position comes with a lot of prize money, so it will be nice to finish second. So it will be nice to beat City at this stage, as they have the first highlight of the game. A corner from Bernardo Silva, and he delivers it nicely, and it is met by Emerick Laporte. Yeah, I don't know whether you remember those episodes where I was playing the highlight of the episode stuff. You guys didn't give me any recommendations about that thing, so I stopped. But in those highlights, Laporte was scoring a lot of corners, and this time round he has also scored one against us, and Manchester City lead in the Manchester Derby at Etihad. It's something you expect. It's definitely something you expect. But maybe we have a chance. I back my players. We can beat City. If we beat them the first time, we've beaten them twice this season. If we were to beat them on all 3 occasions, I mean, Manchester will just be red. Manchester is already red. So I back up our players, as Anthony gives a nice pass to Guido Rodriguez, who finds Bruno Fernandes. And Anthony Martial, don't shoot, man. And it was almost a goal. I thought that was a good idea from Martial. It was a good idea for a finish, but it just didn't go away. It's 3 minutes to go till half time, and highlight only the third highlight of this first half. I don't know where all the other highlights have gone to, while City have had a lot of shots in this game. So I was wondering whether our defense has just been good, as Anthony nicks away that one, but taken away from him by Alvarez. Walker gives it to Bernardo Silva gives it to Walker, running down the line. Just close him down, man. Don't allow him to turn back in. Why allow him to turn back in? Rodrigo. Nice defended by Bruno, but Gundogan is there. Turns away from Eriksen. Gundogan gives it to Phil Foden. Phil Foden cuts it back across for Julian Alvarez, and it is 2-0 just before halftime. I would have really loved to go halftime only with City only having 1 goal advantage. Talk to these lads, and then the second half maybe could have had our advantages. But going 2-0 down at halftime, I feel like it is already over, already complete. We can come up with we can have a comeback, but this is Man City, man, and we are at the Etihad, not any other ground. It is the Etihad. Look at our chances. They had 6 shots on target. We had 4-1 on target. Guys, start hitting there. I can say it was a good first half, out of all regards, but we can do better. I mean, if we were to go down into the second half only 1 goal down, I will be happy, as that's a nice ball looking for Sancho, setting him off. Jadon Sancho to Anthony Martial, and Martial misses. Martial, man, you were that one player who was in a great run of form, man, and now you just miss such a sitter. Have you gone back to being the Anthony Martial we don't like? Nice header, and then there's Martial to come back and yeah, that's nice. That's what you want to see from Anthony Martial. That is what you want to see from our player, the player whom we have backed up so much, and the player who is in good form for Manchester United. It is 2-1. I mean, it's only the 52nd minute. Can we sneak a point, a draw, or maybe a win in this match? It will be nice to see one. It will be nice to see that from the players. We can sneak a draw or a win from this game if we can defend such opportunities. Nicely taken by Varane. De Gea clears it only as far as Alvarez. Taken by he gives it away to De Bruyne, who should be scoring, but that's a nice save from David De Gea. That was the crowning moment. That was the moment that they were supposed to seal it. I don't know what has happened to Kevin De Bruyne, but he was supposed to seal it with that finish. Phil Foden to deliver a corner, nicely taken down by De Gea, as Bernardo Silva gives it back to Foden, whom I think is offside. Yeah, he is offside, and that chance is gone. Here comes City again. Malacia, nicely done to intercept. Fred, Martinez, Casemiro, 20 minutes to go. Sancho played a crucial role in the first one. Frimpong, Jeremy Frimpong, is he going to shoot? He shoots, and it's a nice save. Wow. It was wide, it was high, but that was a nice shot from Jeremy Frimpong. It will be really nice, just me, to see him score from that position. The last 5 minutes of the game, is there anything we still have in the pocket to draw this one? Malashi, I've put the instructions to very attacking. Let's see if we can do anything from this. Frimpong, Anthony, and Frimpong is now covering really high up the field. Even Malacia crosses. Anthony Martial should be scoring, man. He should be scoring. He scored one to pull us back into the game, but fails to score. That was the chance, man. That was the moment, and we end up losing to Manchester City, even though we had a better display in the second half. Though in possession, I can't say the same, but yeah, we had a better display in the second half. 2-1. Laporte, Alvarez. Haaland was injured in that 31st minute. I was wondering where Haaland was this whole match. He was injured. Okay. Then we have Malacia, Sancho, and Martial, our best players. The player of the match definitely taken by Phil Foden. He had was it 2 assists or just 1 assist? I don't know why Foden has that player of the match, but that one just seals our fate. Manchester City are going to finish second anyway. We are going to finish third. Finishing above them would have given us really good prize money, man. It would have been nice. It would have given us good prize money. As you can see here, just the rules. Yeah, finishing second will have given us 42.2 million compared to the 39 million we will be getting by finishing third. That will be a nice addition to our transfer budget, of which we need to be really high going into next season, as I want to activate the option to buy Frimpong as the first transfer. I think it was around 60 million. Yeah, that's a lot of money that we will be needing. Activating the option to buy Frimpong, and then looking for a good striker, one who can be consistent. I mean, Martial is a good striker, but he just can't be consistent. Then the season preview still sees us finishing in 4th. Initially it was 6th, but now it came up all the way to 4th, and Chelsea were brought to 3rd. This one is the media dream 11. How many of our players are there? Only Bruno Fernandes, De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva, Kane, and Mohamed Salah. I think Bruno has just been the performing the epitome of the whole of this squad this whole season. And some changes are already done. Just going through all these. Yeah, a couple of manager changes. Mikel Arteta out, Luis Enrique and Steve Cooper out. This season has had all its wonders. The player of the weeks, we have Maguire and Anthony Martial inside there, even though we lost the game. Erling Haaland still in the team of the week. This one was last week, not this week. This week the games are not yet done, but this one was last week. Martial and Maguire, the game that we beat them by Arsenal by 6 goals to 2. And also a couple of the award winners. Obviously this season it will be Erling Haaland, who has scored a remarkable 47 goals, man. City still keep on chasing Joshua Kimmich deal. Something nice to see at the final game of the week sees Tottenham face Newcastle. 3rd position, man. It's nice. It's really nice to see that I have brought Manchester United up to this whole place. in just one season. It's something you'll love to see. It will be the, yeah, back in 2020-21 was the last time Manchester United finished as runners up. They finished as third in 2019-20. Next season, obviously, looking at this again, it will just be Liverpool, City, United. But I back myself that next season we can do this. XG table, we have 9 extra points than we were expected to get. City have 8 more, and Liverpool have been the top performing team of this season with 17 extra points than what they were expected to have this season. Wow, they are good. Arsenal sit in 9th. They have missed the European games, as the Tottenham sit in the last place for the European Championship. We don't expect them to top Tottenham. The highest they can finish is 8th. Arsenal have really underperformed this particular season. It's not something nice to see. As the final games of this season's episodes, this season see us face Southampton at St Mary's Stadium and Brentford at home. So these are games that I expect to win. Then we have the 2 finals awaiting us. First is the Europa League final, and then the FA Cup final. I wonder why the Europa League final comes before the FA Cup final. I think it's supposed to be the other way around, unless something is mistaken. But in the next episode, we will be doing the 2 finals, and it will be the final episode of this season. Going to play the Southampton and Brentford match away, and meet you guys in the next episode. We'll be doing the perfect final, I should say, and if we win both of them, I'll be a really happy lad. Thanks you guys so much for watching, and make sure to hit that subscribe button. Peace.